guys, it's Kitty here, and I am here with my next tutorial. I am going to show you how to do the female version of the Axis Power Hetalia High School uniform for Academy W. And I had an example with me, but it's a little not presentable right now because I just washed it and it needs to be ironed and a lot of stuff. But I will show you what you need first. Here are the supplies you need. You'll need fabric. This is feels kind of like a mix between shirt fabric and flannel. So you'll need a zip. I'm going with 14 inches, and you can go with an invisible zipper or red or whatever color you want. I'm using white this time. For the skirt, the pleated skirt part, you can make your own pleated skirt if you know how to, or if you kind of suck like me. I am using McCall's pattern, M5591. I am using Skirt C. I use this because the pattern includes pockets, and last year I had pockets in my uniform, and I actually liked it a lot because at the convention I could carry things in my pocket without having to carry a lot of other things. So you'll need this. You'll need pins, measuring tape, scissors, and of course a sewing machine. So first thing first, you'll want to measure your hips and your waist. For the most part, the most important part is your waist. So let me show you. So once you have your waist, you can make your pleated skirt if you already know how, or if you need to use a pattern on the flap of McCall's pattern here. I need to get used to this. Here, it'll tell you what size you need to use. Sometimes it's not really accurate. If you know what size you normally wear, just go the size above that, because you can always take in, but you can't add more. So, and you don't want to go too much, because trust me, I'll be honest, my waist is 31 inches. 31 inches on McCall's pattern would be a size 18. I don't know if you could see that. Well, anyways, it is. And I am not a size 18. So I am using a size 12 pattern. And normally I would wear a size 10. So that will give me some leeway and do adjustments as I need. The second measurement you'll need for this is from your bust line, or underneath your bust, to your hips or waist. We'll do waist. So let me demonstrate that for you. In my instance, it's 9.5. So, write down this measurement, and this is going to be for the middle part. And you'll want to add at least 1 inch for the hem. Or the seam, sorry. The seam. Hem is a different thing. The next thing you want to measure is from the under your bust to the middle of your back, like so. And you want to switch sides from your shoulder to your back. So if you start on the left side, you want to end up on the right side of your back. If you start on the right side, you want to end on the left. Because on the girls' uniform, on the back, it's crisscross. So on mine, it's about 30 inches. And again, you'll want to, this time you'll probably add 1 or 2 inches for the seam. And that is for your straps. Now, for using the measurements for your waist, go ahead and make the pleated skirt. You do not want to add a yoke or the zipper yet. You can do the bottom hem if you want, or you can wait until the whole thing, till the top is done, and then you can see how short it is or how long you want it after it's completed. So I would wait to do the bottom skirt hem until the end. The next thing you want to do is you want to take your waist length and multiply it by the length of the under bust to your waist, the bottom of your waist, and cut out a rectangular shape of it, again leaving 1 or 2 inches on each side for seams. And then the next, you'll need 1 of that. For the next 2 pieces of fabric you'll need is for the, shut up, G baby, be quiet. Next thing you'll need is for the straps. You'll take your measurement length and then add 1 or 2 inches, and then you want to make it, I'm doing mine a bit thick. I'm like thick with that. I'm gonna do it probably about 2 inches thick, so you'll need at least 1 inch or 1.5 inches for when you fold it over. Or you can either fold it over and sew it, or you can make it into a tube and do it that way. Anyways, you'll take that width times the length of your strap and cut 2 pieces for that, for each strap. Okay, first you'll make the skirt. Let me go do that and all. Okay, now that you have your skirt done, it should look like this. I already cut some of the bottom off because I held it up at my waist and cut to the length that I wanted, leaving 1 inch for the hem. And now that you have that done, you can go ahead and if you already had, you can go ahead and sew the back before where you're supposed to put the zipper, or you can wait to do that and do this next part. This is your piece of cloth to go around your waist. Remember, it's supposed to be your waist length plus 1 or 2 inches, and then the length between your bust and your hip, like this. Okay, so now that you have that, you are going to pin it where the yoke would have been on your skirt. So just imagine this is a bigger yoke. So let's see which one's the inside. So you want to go right side to right side. So you would start pinning like so. And then you pin that and sew. You do your seam, which I believe, depending how much room you gave you, it should be at 1 inch or so, or or a half an inch, or whatever the extra you gave yourself, divided by 2. So that should be where you sew. So okay, now that you're done doing that part, it should look like this. Without the strings on it, of course. Go ahead and do the hem on the top like this, so that you have a nice clean edge. And don't do what I did. I was stupid and accidentally did my markings in permanent marker. So anyways, after this is done, try it on and make sure it will fit with when you put on a zipper. I really hope mine ends up fitting. Go ahead and try it on. And if it looks good, go ahead and install the zip and finish the back seam. So let me do that and I'll be just back. Okay, now that you have put in your zipper, it should look like this. And what I did is I tried it on, made sure it fit, even though it looked like when I tried it on just before I installed the zipper, it looked like it wouldn't fit. But when I installed the zipper, for some reason when I tried it on, it was actually a lot loose. So I had to take it in, and you can see where on the front I took it in, because my body is weird. I have basically kind of like a small pot belly, so my stomach towards the hips is wider than my waist below my underbust, so I had to do a progressive hem. So this is what it should look like after you're done. Make sure it fits, and then afterwards you'll take your 2 pieces of fabric that you've measured out for your straps, and you are going to sew along them. To make this easier, because I wanted them to be as wide as possible with the fabric I already cut out, I interlocked the edges for my seam. So after that, all you are going to do is flip it inside out. Okay, so now it's flipped inside out. Seam looks pretty good. So what you want to do now is iron it so the seam is in the middle of the back. And once that is done, you are going to, I would first attach it to the back, because that's always the easiest part, and then you can see where you want it in the front. With the back, I always suggest folding it this way, fold it in half, and then fold the sides in towards the middle, like so. And at this point is where you want to attach it. So in the middle of each side. So you can go ahead and fold these over and stitch it so you have a nice clean slate, or you can not. It'll be better looking if you do, but whatever you want to do. And then okay, now that you have done the back straps, now what you're gonna do is put on your jumper, and then take the left strap and cross it over to your right, like so. And then you can either pin it in place where you want to sew it, or you can mark it. Anyways, it's gonna look like this. don't mind my blue tank top. Anyways, it should look like that, and then go ahead and them into place. And then after you do that, you just need to bottom are done. Except for if you can put buttons on the front. I believe it's 6 buttons that she has at the front. But anyways, you'll just put it there. So let me go finish and hem the bottom skirt. Okay guys, I am done with sewing on the front part of the straps and doing the bottom of the hem. I have my shirt on and my white underskirt on now, and I will show you what the end result looks like, except for the buttons. I have to go buy some more buttons to put on. So let me show you what it looks like. Now, to complete this look, you could get either a cream sweater and embroider it with a W, or what is it, a school symbol? I can't remember. But anyways, the logo that goes there. Or you can do a blazer. In the original demo and in the sketches, the blazer for the girls' uniform is actually a red maroonish color. However, in the new game for the PSP, the blazer turns navy. So, I decided fine. If you have any questions, go ahead and comment on the video or message me, and hopefully I will be able to answer your questions. I will also put a link to my DeviantArt where I have the last year's tutorial for this uniform, since, like I said, this is the second time I've made it. Why is it big pockets?